Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you like what you see. My name is Mike. Today we're back on our 2019 Honda Accord. We're going to do a little bit different type of programming today. We typically fix something around the house. You saw that we changed the oil in this 2019 Honda Accord as well. We're actually going to talk a little bit about car wash. So one of the big things that I do is I try to wash my car at home, and one of the challenges I have with this 2019 Accord is it actually has 19-inch rims. And so with the 19-inch rims, I'm pretty concerned that if I take that through a car wash, one of the automated car washes, it's of course going to scuff the paint off the rims, so I'd rather just do it at home. Then that begs the question, all right, it's going to take forever. So I've actually found a product. I'm not sponsored by any means, but I found a product and I want to share it with you. I thought it was pretty cool. It cuts my time down tremendously, and it's actually called a foam cannon. So let's get everything set up. I'll come back and we'll show you a little bit about the foam cannon. I'm going to actually time today's car wash. I'll show you that you actually don't even need to use a bucket, and you save so much time just by using this foam cannon. Let's get started. Okay, here's the setup. This is what I use. By all means, this is not a professional detailing or anything like that. It's a means for me to get the car washed quickly, but also done really, really good. So, look at this. So this is a foam cannon, and it actually works using a vacuum effect. So this is a plastic tube. You fill the soap in the base here, and of course, whenever there is water that is coming through the tube here, it's creating a vacuum, and then it sprays out here. This is a diffuser, and I'm going to show you how that works and what it looks like. And on the top, you actually can set the amount of foam that comes out of the end. Now, there's another version of this that you would actually have to use a pressure washer. For me, that was a lot of work to get the pressure washer out, set it up, use gas, start the engine, all of that. This, to me, is really the best alternative that I could find. It actually works pretty well. Now, one of the other things you have to be concerned about is the soap. If you use just traditional soap, it's actually pretty thin. What I have found is this Mr. Pink from Chemical Guys works extremely well. And as I tip it here, I think that you can see it's much, much thicker. It's actually almost the consistency of runny ketchup. It's really, really thick. And the nice thing about it, it doesn't really use a lot of it, and I can get this whole car done. This has some properties in it that make it to where it resists spotting, so that works great. I can actually spray the entire car, which you'll see today, and then use my wash mitt. And then once I'm done using the wash mitt, I rinse it off, and then I dry it. And when I dry it, I use one of these synthetic chamois. It's an absorber. I've been using one of these for 25 years, and it is amazing how much this can actually pick up. And of course, the only other thing I would say is the nice thing about this foam sprayer, it actually has brass couplings. So I don't have to go and have a spray nozzle and then the foam. What I can do here is I can actually click it in, and it's much like a fitting that you would have on an air compressor. I can spray the car, and then all I have to do is pull this back and then take it apart, and then I've got my wand with just fresh water, and I can rinse the car right off. Okay, so we've taken the top off of our foam cannon. Now, I'm actually only going to put about 1/4 inch of soap in here. I'm not going to dilute it. I find that it works actually a little bit better if I don't dilute it, and the soap's going to last the whole time. And if I needed to add more, I certainly can. So look how thick this is. It's amazing stuff. Doesn't take much at all. Like I said, it actually has some chemicals inside that makes it to where it doesn't show water spots as much. That works great for me. And like I said, I can get the whole car sprayed, and I'm going to show you what that spray pattern looks like. It works really good. Okay, the first thing you want to do is wet your chamois. And again, the nice thing about this particular foam model, brass fittings, and again, it kind of pops on, pops off, and it locks in using this collar. So I'm going to make sure that I've got that completely soaked down. Now I'm going to go over to my foam cannon. I'm going to click it in, let's get foaming. Check out the amount of foam. That's perfect. Okay, so here we go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna foam the whole car. I'm gonna come back around with my wash mitt, get everything, and then I'm gonna unhook the foam, rinse it off, then we'll dry it, we'll be in good shape. Here we go. All right, and just like that, we're done. So listen, that was about half as long as it takes me to do a normal bucket wash of the car. That's what I'm looking for, is just something that's quick. It actually does a really, really, really good job, and I've even got some soap left. Listen, thanks so much for stopping by. We'll see you again soon.